my fears.
15-6.
Time has come.
Big start for Ryan.
Make a choice. Use my words for the lover. Every man, my mind's made up. Never again.
Here at Black Mountain's really good. I mean, I've come here since I've been in America, since about, I think 09 was one of my first years here. And this is the best one that I've been to yet. It's, I like the 4 straights, that they're so busy and lots of, room to pass, and yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. It's smooth as always. Every year we come here, it's smooth, and it's nice that it looks like the rain's going to hold off this year as well. Race day, like, when they're long days, it's a lot of just switching on, switching off, and basically just try to keep that switch on period as short as possible, and just turn on quick, go to the lap, and then try to switch off again. And for me, I'm pretty routine based, so getting a bit of a rhythm at the beginning of the day, and then just sort of try to keep that rhythm rolling, and then it sort of just almost becomes habitual as you get up to the gate. It's just to try to make it a habit to do things well. Yeah, I mean, US is the pinnacle of BMX, so this is where you want to get to, and the atmosphere obviously here is a lot higher than in Australia. And it's racing in Australia is picking up year and year. I mean, since I left Australia, this was night and day better. But now, I mean, Australia's getting better for sure. We've got a pretty cool national series now, and national championships are always a good race. But yeah, just the sheer numbers that they have here in the US, and obviously the industry's based here, and it's the pinnacle. I mean, you can't create that kind of atmosphere, without being in where everyone wants to be, So this is kind of where it's at for racing at the moment. I mean, all of our guys are over here. Anthony's here, Kalen was here in them years. All of our top Australian guys end up over here generally, but. Every time, it's like anything, you go back and you race guys on their home soil, and they go up a notch. So it's not easy, just like for us, me and Anthony, for example, to go back to Australia. It's not like we just go back and completely dominate. Those guys are good, and they're pretty eager to try to beat us as well. So there's a pretty good depth of guys there when you race in Australia.
Never again will I turn around.
Getting his heart into it into turn number 1 and out.
Though they may
physically and mentally in the off season, that's the time you have the time to work on these things. So physically, I guess, yeah, the training, you finally have that time to just put the work in every day and have like that structured routine of things not changing compared to how you felt on the race weekend or this or that. You can put that work in and I guess work yourself to the limits, which is really nice physically. And then mentally, I think, I don't know, I'm just competitive by nature, and I'm always waiting to get back in the gate. I love that, and so having that time to, I guess, work on mental routines, rehearsals, and things that make you tick, and things that make your training better that you can implement into the racing. That's all the time you can work on all that together. So that's, I guess, keeps you in the game, and the season comes up before you know it. 2015, I got a big agenda, I guess, coming into the year. I definitely, obviously, want to race this USA BMX Series. They're giving the girls a great opportunity to race on the Supercross tracks, make a bigger stand with the payouts and whatnot, and I just think all those things are great, and I want to support that. And definitely want to keep chasing this American title. And then a big one for me this year is the UCI World Championships. I've kind of been right there a lot of years in a row, podiums and being right there, having a crash. So I definitely want to ride my best and execute and see if I can get that rainbow jersey under my belt. Generally speaking, I mean, race day is just all about being able to execute each lap to the best of your ability, and we got these long breaks. That's why I think this Friday thing's going to be good. It's going to shorten up those days, more like some of these Supercross and Elite races we see. But as far as, you know, the long 3-hour breaks and whatnot you get in AVA, these are long days for us as athletes, and it's hard to turn up, shut down, turn off, shut down. And I think the biggest thing is being able to sit that back, relax, and not expend too much energy during those 3-hour breaks is a big key. And being able to know what switches you on, know what warm-up you need to just be ready enough to race, and then being able to really turn it up come third, motos, semis, mains, all of those races. You need to be able to just fire off a good gate start without, you know, needing to be in the gate and doing 30 gates to warm up. You need to be able to know what makes you tick and know how to warm up, and mentally just know what things are going to make you think about the right things throughout the day. And I think that for everyone that's different, and for me, I just try to focus on, I guess, like I said, keeping calm in between these breaks and not trying to get overamped at the beginning of the day, because these are long days, and if you're too amped all day, full throttle, you're going to be nothing left at the end. And I think yesterday I saw a little bit of that with myself, just in practice, having that, and then racing, all of that. It was just a long day, and I have to get used to that. And I think that the biggest thing, like I said, is just make sure that you're not expending too much energy off the track when you have these big breaks.
There's no measure for the faith we bring, and it's given us to overcome if we run where the Spirit calls us on. The greatest thing